Guys, welcome to my Agent Wednesdays, but I know it's not Wednesday. I'm actually headed off to Las Vegas here tonight. So I wanted to get this in, man, so I can pour it into y'all before I actually leave. Um, this week, what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about the 10 most cringing mistakes that listing agents make. All right. So I know starting out, a lot of you are buyer agents. All right. Um, but when you, I guess, elevate and get to being a listing agent, and as you're a buyer agent, you're going to have some listings also. But these are 10 mistakes that I see a lot of people making. And I just want to pour into you guys so you guys don't make those same mistakes. All right. So let's hop into it, man. Hope you guys get a pen and a paper and write these things down, man, so you guys don't run into these issues. All right. So the first one is listing your put the listing above the market price. All right. I know we got some difficult sellers out there, but you want to make sure you don't overprice the property, because when you overprice the property, when you put a home on the market, there's an excitement around that home for about a week or two. And if you overprice it, and I mean, you guys have probably already noticed, but if you overprice it, then what happens is that when you lower the price down to where it needs to be, that excitement is gone. And now that home has days on the market, and you guys know of being buyer agents is that there's a difference, or you're going to approach that seller's agent different if the home has been on the market for a day or a week versus 30 days or 60 days. Okay. So just make sure that you try as much as you can as far as to get that seller down in price, and let them know a lot of times it's better to underprice it than it is to overprice it. Because if you underprice it and the home is actually worth above that, then 9 times out of 10 is going to go up to that price. And I always tell my sellers this is like, hey, for example, if I put your home on the market for $1, all right, the other buyer agents that come are going to know that that home isn't worth $1, and they're going to bid because they know that other people know that that home isn't worth $1 too. So it's going to go up to its market price a lot of times. So a big problem out there is listing over market price. So you just want to make sure you have your speak with seller. Now, I want to say this tongue in cheek, because you don't want to lose a seller because they're so strong on wanting to sell it over the market price. So what you do in that case is you say, okay, well, listen, you want to sell your house for 300,000. The market price, or the market, is saying that your home is only worth 250. All right. So let's do this. Let's make an agreement. We'll put your home for sale for 300,000 for 2 weeks. If we don't get any offers, we bring it back down. We bring it back. We bring it down, or not even bring it down, but we'll revisit the price. Okay. So that's number one. The number one thing that I see out there, mistakes that listing agents make, is overpricing the home. All right. The second issue is not doing a thorough CMA. All right. If you're a new agent, somebody should teach you. I know there's courses on there, and I know through your brokerage you probably took courses on doing a CMA. But if you haven't taken a course, get with your broker, get with somebody so they can teach you how to do a CMA. If you don't have anybody, reach out to me. We can jump on a Google Hangout, and I'll teach you how to do a CMA. But one issue out there for a lot of seller agents is the reason why their sellers kind of bully them in to putting their house on the market for more than it's worth, is because the CMA isn't tight. So if you want to know how to do a CMA, reach out to me, and I'll definitely take some time out to help you guys do that CMA. Okay. Next, number three, this is a big issue. Okay, a huge issue is cell phone pictures for a listing. One way that you can tell whether somebody is a pro or they're just faking it as a realtor is the photos. Okay. there's very little excuse for you not to have professional pictures done. All right. It's $100. I know you're not guaranteed to sell the home. There's a million and one things that can happen. Okay. But it's 125 bucks. If you don't have a photographer, let me know. I'll refer you mine. But you no cell phone pictures, okay? No cell phone pictures. Now, if it's a fixer upper, if it's like a crummy fixer upper, then okay, I understand. All right, I understand. But if it's any, I mean, like 100,000 or up, it really should be professional pictures, okay? If it's something that's 50,000, it's a shell, it's crummy, okay, I can go for the cell phone pictures. But anything over than that, 100,000 and up, it matter of fact, $70,000 or up, it needs to be professional pictures. Okay. All right. The next issue with seller agents or mistakes that a lot of seller agents make are fudging the listing description. Okay. Make sure that you have somebody proofread your description. Okay. This is the first thing. You don't want a misleading listing description, because some people are going to, the buyer's going to see the home. So if you have language that's misleading, or you just have mistakes in there, number one, it's not professional. But number two is you can get in trouble for that. Okay, you can get in trouble. You can get in trouble for misleading somebody, and it can come back to bite you. Okay. So make sure you're making the listing description as descriptive as possible, but also make sure it's not misleading. All right. And one way you can do that is have somebody else read it. You definitely want to have somebody else proofread it. All right. Um, Number six is every advertisement, even in your description, there should be a call to action. All right. What's a call to action? A call to action is when you're telling somebody to do something. All right. So everything that you do, whether it's a marketing your listing description, if you're doing a post on Google or Google My Business or Facebook, there should be some type of call to action telling people what to do. You want to tell the buyers how to get in touch with you. You want to tell the sellers how to get in touch with you. When you're writing a description, you want to tell them how to get in touch with you. Why? Reason is because when these advertisements go out, you want to make it easy for them to get in contact with you. You want to make the path from that to you super, super easy. Okay. So that's number six. Number five. Number six is one mistake, and I did this when I was young in the business. When you're a seller's agent, make sure you're communicating regularly with your clients. All right. That's a big, big issue. All right. One of the biggest complaints of sellers is that their agents don't communicate with them enough. Okay. And in this climate where it's kind of like market interest rates are everywhere, you really want to be communicating, and you want it to be systematically. For example, what I do is I contact my sellers every Monday. All right. Every Monday, I contact them and tell them what's going on, even if there's no news. Even I want them to be able to say, listen, he kept me updated on everything. Okay. So even if there's no issues, you still want to always be checking up with your buyers and sellers. Sellers definitely, buyers if it's maybe people that you're taking out regularly, like they're really trying to buy a house right now. Okay, you definitely want to be up with them. Number seven is that you need to get a transaction coordinator. All right, now I say this tongue in cheek because you want to learn how to do the packets, and you want to learn how to do the listing packets and the buying packets, the paperwork. You want to learn how to do the paperwork. So you know the paperwork inside out. As soon as you know the paperwork inside out, what you want to do is get a transaction coordinator. All right. So you can, that's the first, that's like the minimum that you need as far as admin. To scale up, you're going to need help. All right. Point blank. To scale up, you're going to need help. And the first help that you need is a transaction coordinator. Now, how much does a transaction coordinator cost? I've seen maybe 250 to like 500 for each transaction. Okay. At EXP, we actually get a transaction coordinator for 250 for every transaction. Okay. Let me see if I got any comments. I don't think I have any comments, but no, I don't. Okay. So the next one is you need to invest in digital marketing. Okay. Digital marketing needs to be invested in. Organic marketing is fine. Now let me explain what that is. Organic marketing is when you're just posting on social media. Okay. So you're going on social media and you're making a post. You're sending a Twitter feed, or you're let's see, making a TikTok video. Okay. All that is that's marketing. All right. When I'm saying that you must invest in digital marketing, that's doing ads. Okay. That's doing Facebook ads, that's doing Google ads, that's doing Instagram ads, TikTok ads. You have to invest a little bit. Here's why. As Grant Cardone said, it's not about who you know, but it's about who knows you. And in order to get your information in front of more people, what you need to do is you're going to need to put your post in front of them. I don't care if it's your followers. I think they said, like, on Facebook, only about 5% of people actually see what you post. Why? Because they want you to pay, because that's the reason they're in business. All right. They're just not in business just to have a good time. They're in business so they can get paid. And one way to get your information, and I think a lot of us, we want to do things for free. Okay. And it's always about, there's an adage, if it's free, it's me. Well, that's the easiest way not to scale. That's the easiest way not to scale. So NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, say that 97% of all home buyers use online tools in their home search. Okay. So digital marketing, we got to do digital marketing. We got to do digital marketing. But to be more effective, we need to pay. To scale up, we need to pay. Okay. Number 10. Number 10, number 10 from the mistakes that sellers make is when you have a sale sign out there. Okay, we're quick to snatch it up, and this is myself first. Okay, we're quick to snatch that sign up. Don't be in such a hurry to snatch that sign up. Okay, don't be in a hurry. Why? Because you want people to call you. That's advertisement. Leave that sign out there as long as possible. So if you slap a sold on there, that sold sign on there, okay, people are going to stop calling. Like they're just going to ride right past it. Make sure that you keep that for sale sign up as long as you can, okay? Because you want more people to call you. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. All right. And number 10 is you want to stand out as the expert. All right. You want to stand out as the expert in your field. We're in a real estate advisor field, for real. Okay. We're realtors. We advise people. We're trusted advisors to our buyers and sellers. Well, you want to look like the authority in that field. How do you look like the authority in field? Camera, videos. You got to be on videos. If you're on videos talking about a particular subject, because we grew up looking at who? Famous movie stars and TV stars. So we look at them like our mind tricks us and says, okay, they're on TV. So if they're on TV, they got to know what they're talking about. whether it's a phone camera or whether it's a $1 billion production in Hollywood. Okay. So you want to stand out as the expert. If you want to stand out as the expert, make sure that everything is professional, even your photos, and also make sure that you're on video, make sure you're online, make sure that your content is getting shared with your past clients so that they bring you in. In my group, what I always tell people when they first come in is that number one, the cheapest segment of your business that has the greatest return is going to be your center of influence or your sphere. Okay. So you can do it one or two ways. And I always tell people this when they join a group is or they join the team is you can do this two ways. Okay. You can regularly reach out and call your sphere, all right, and ask them for referrals. Or you can set it up a digital marketing program because the majority of people are on social media. So you want to make sure that you tag them and you add them or follow them, get them in your group on social media, so that then you can what? You can retarget them and you can send out posts and you can send messages to them and so on and so forth. So in any case, what I'm trying to say here without being too long-winded is that you want to stand out as the expert right now. And here's a tip here. One way that you can stand out right now is market updates, because people don't know and they're scared. So they're looking at all this negative news that's coming out and they're scared. So one way for you to look like you're the man, like you're the expert, is market updates right now. Okay. All right, y'all. It's Kyle Nathan Aleem, the real estate boy. If you're looking to increase your business, you can definitely always reach out to me. I'm always down to talk shop. We can go out for a cup of coffee and so on and so forth if you're struggling with your business or you just have any questions about the real estate industry just in general. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out.